Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello everyone, welcome to First PUC Statistics online classes. In the previous class we had discussed about calculation of mean in case of continuous data by direct and step deviation method. In this class we are going to discuss similar type of problem, that is problem number 3. So that is calculate mean for the following data, and here given informations are marks and number of students. So marks are below 10, below 20, below 30, below 40 and below 50, and here number of students are 3, 8, 17, 20 and 22. And see here in the question they given calculate mean for the following data, and they didn't mention direct method or step deviation method, and here given informations are below 10, below 20, below 30, below 40, below 50 in the sense that is upper class limits, and see here in a number of students in the sense these are frequencies. So in a frequency the given informations are 3, 8, 17, 20, 22 in the sense these are in increasing order. So increasing order in the sense these here given frequency distributions are less than cumulative frequency, and here marks in the sense that is class intervals are upper class intervals. Therefore here given less than cumulative frequency distributions. So first we need to convert this less than cumulative frequency distribution into frequency distribution. So that is first I will write marks. Marks is nothing but that is class intervals. So here given class intervals are upper class limit. In the sense here below 10 in the sense, so below 10, below 20, below 30 in the sense first is, so here it is upper class limit. So 10 is upper class limit. So what is lower class limit? So here lower class limit is 0. Next upper class limit is 20. So what is lower class limit? For this lower class limit is 10. So next given upper class limit is 30. For this lower class limit is 20. So next given upper class limit is 40. For this lower class limit is 30. So the last given upper class limit is 50. For this lower class limit is 40. So these are given class intervals. Next, so here the given less than cumulative frequency. So how to convert this less than cumulative frequency in frequency? So see here number of students in the sense that is frequencies. So here given frequencies are less than cumulative frequency. So here we need to convert this less than cumulative frequency into frequency. So to convert this less than cumulative frequency into frequency, see here given frequencies are increasing order. Therefore, so see the first value, this is smallest value in this given frequency. So first I will write this 3 as it is. So after that from this 8 I will subtract this 3. So from this 8 I will subtract this 3. So 8 minus 3 is 5. So next, see the next, here it is 17 and here it is 8. So from this value I will subtract this 8. So that is 17 minus 8. So 17 minus 8 is 9. So here third class frequency is 9. Okay, next to get fourth class frequency I will subtract from this 20, 17. So 20 minus 17 is 3. So next to get the last class frequency I will subtract from this 22 this 20. So 22 minus 20 is 2. So see here these are frequencies. So here frequencies are 3, 5, 9, 3 and 2. So see now it is continuous data. So here we got class interval along with frequency. Okay, now we can apply, we can calculate mean for this following data. So here to calculate mean, there are two types are there. One is direct method, another one is step deviation method. They didn't mention direct method or step deviation method. For easy calculation I will consider direct method. So direct method formula is x bar is equal to summation fx divided by capital letter N. So capital letter N is nothing but that is total frequency. Here it is total frequency is 22. So that is 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 3 plus 2 is 20. So here we got capital letter N is 22. So next we need to find sum of f into x. Therefore we need to find midpoint of this class interval. So here x in the sense that is midpoint. So to calculate midpoint, the formula is lower class limit plus upper class limit divided by 2. See here lower class limit is 0, upper class limit is 10. So 10 plus 0 plus 10 divided by 2 is 5. Next here 10 plus 20 divided by 2 is 15. Here 20 plus 30 divided by 2 is 25. Next 30 plus 40 divided by 2 is 35. And next 40 plus 50 divided by 2 is 45. See, these are midpoints or x observations. So next, so based on formula we need to do f into x. See here f is 3, x is 5. So 3 into 5 that is 50. Next here 5, so f is 5 and x is 15. So 5 into 15 that is 75. Next here f observation is 9 and x observation is 25. So 9 into 25 that is 225. Next f observation is 3 and x observation is 35. So 3 into 35 that is 105. Okay, next is 2, f observation is 2, x is 45. So 2 into 45 that is 90. Okay, after that we need to do sum of f into x. So this is equal to, so first how to get summation of this f into x, that is 15 plus 75 plus 225 plus 105 plus 90. So here sum of fx is 510. Okay, now I will substitute these two values under this formula. So x bar is equal to, what is sum of fx here? Sum of fx is 510. Then divided by capital letter N is 22. So 510 divided by 22 is 23.18. Okay, this is mean for this first problem, this following data. Okay, next move to problem number 4. So problem number 4 is calculate mean for the following data, and here given informations are height and number of students. So heights are 135 and more, 140 and more, 145 and more, 150 and more, 155 and more. Yeah, this is 155 and more. Next 160 and more, 165 and more, and 170 and more. So here number of students are 100, 96, 87, 69, then 41, 17, 7 and 2. So see here given informations are heights. So heights are 135 and more, like that up to 170 and more. In the sense here given class intervals are lower class intervals. So here given class intervals are lower class intervals, and see here number of students in the sense that is frequency. So here given frequencies are, see here given frequencies are in decreasing order. So here given frequency in decreasing order, in the sense, so here given frequencies are less than cumulative frequency. Sorry, more than cumulative frequency. So here given class intervals are lower class interval, and given frequencies are more than cumulative frequency. In the sense these are more than cumulative frequency distribution. So therefore we need to convert this more than cumulative frequency into frequency distribution. So let's see the solution part. So first we need to convert this height less than lower class interval into class interval. So see here, given class intervals are less than lower class intervals, therefore the first value, that is 135. So if it is 135, see here lower class limit is 135, then what is upper class limit? Upper class limit is 140. So next lower class limit is 140. So if it is 140, then what is upper class limit? Upper class limit is 145. Next, given lower class limit is 145, so 145 upper class limit is 150. Next is 150 given lower class limit, then for this upper class limit is 155. So next, given lower class limit is 155, so for this upper class limit is 160. Next, given lower class limit is 160, for this upper class limit is 165. The next is 165, for this upper class limit is 170. So next one more lower class limit is given, that is 170. For this upper class limit is 175. So here we converted this lower class limit into class interval. So next here number of students are given, number of students in the sense that is frequency. So here given frequency in the form of more than cumulative frequency. So here we need to convert this more than cumulative frequency into frequency. So how to convert? See here given more than cumulative frequency. So in a decreasing order. Therefore first we need to consider the smallest value. I will write the smallest value as it is here. As it is here. After that, from this value I will subtract this 2. So 7 minus 2 is 5. Next, from this value I will subtract this 7. So 17 minus 7 is 10. Okay, next from this value I will subtract this 17, that is 41 minus 17 is 24. Next 69 minus 41 is 28. Next 87 minus 69 is 18. Next 96 minus 87 is 9. Next 100 minus 96 is 4. See, these are frequencies. So here frequencies are 4, 9, 18, 28, 24, 8, 10, 5 and 2. So now we can calculate mean for this continuous data. So see here they given calculate mean for the following data and they didn't mention direct method or step deviation method. For easy calculation I will consider direct method. So direct method formula is x bar is equal to summation fx divided by capital letter N. So here capital letter N is nothing but that is total frequency. Here total frequency is 100. So here 100, that is C4 plus 9 plus 18 plus 28 plus 24 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2. So here capital letter N is 100. Okay, next we need to find this small letter S. So here small letter x in the sense that is midpoint of class intervals. So how to find midpoint of this class intervals, that is lower class limit plus upper class limit divided by 2. So here lower class limit is 135 plus upper class limit is 140 divided by 2. So here the first midpoint of this class is 137.5. Next here upper class limit is 145 and lower class limit is 140 divided by 2, that is 142.5. Okay, next here 145 plus 150 divided by 2 is 147.5. and here it is 150 plus 155 divided by 2 is 152.2. 152.5. Next it is 155 plus 160 divided by 2 is 157.5. Next 160 plus 165 divided by 2 is 162.5. Next 165 plus 170 divided by 2 is 167.5. Next 170 plus 175 divided by 2 is 172.5. See, these are x observations. So see the formula. Based on formula we need f into x. Sum of f into x. See, these are f observations, these are x observations. Next we need to calculate f into x. See, here f is 4, x is 137.5. So f into x is, that is 4 into 137.5 is 550. Next 9 into 142.5, that is 1282.5. Next 18 into 147.5, that is 2655. Next 28 into 152.5, that is 2745. Next 24 into this is 28 into 152.5, that is 4270. So here 28 into 152.5 is 4270, then 18 into 147.5 is 2655, then 9 into 142.5 is 1282.5, then 4 into 137 is 7.5 is 550. Okay, next we need to do 24 into 157.5, 24 into 157.5, that is 3780. Okay, next 10 into 162.5, that is 1625. Next 5 into 167.5, 5 into 167.5, that is 837.5. Next 2 into 172.5, that is 345. See, these are f into x observations. So see the formula. Here we need sum of f into x. So we need to do total of this f into x observations. That is first one 550 plus 1282.5, then 2655 plus 4270 plus 3780 plus 1625 plus 837.5 plus 345. So here sum of fx is 15,345. Now I will substitute these two values under this formula. So here sum of fx is 15,345 divided by capital letter N is 100. So this is equal to, so 15,345 divided by 100 is 153.45. Okay, these are important problems. Okay, thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.